Hey, what's up, guys? So, what's up, Fury? Today we are going to talk about demon anatomy. This is a request that I received. So, there we go. Let's see. Demon anatomy. So, first, to define, in a human, which I am not going to draw a proper outline of a human. I am going to do a circle head, a box body, stick arm, stick leg. This is how I'm going to draw my diagram, okay? Okay, so a demon it comes from a human. And so a demon is also made of energy. So it takes from a human the body parts represented, right? The body parts that represent the 5 energies. It takes the eye, the heart, which I'm going to draw as just a Valentine heart, the lung. I'm just gonna there's 2 lungs, and the stomach. Yeah, that's a stomach. Let me just. Okay, great. Now it's a stomach. The eye, the heart, the lung, and the stomach. The 4 body parts it takes. Now you might wonder, what about the 5th one? Well, that 5th one is created after the demon becomes a demon. Because even though a demon is not corporeal, it is a soul. A soul which overlaps with a human body. Lung, heart, eye, liver are all overlapping parts of the soul, overlapping between the physical and the soul. Now that 5th one, the 5th piece is incorporeal. That is the spirit, which is already an incorporeal part of the body, which does not actually have a corresponding human body part. Now, once a demon has been turned into a demon, I'm going to draw a circle. Because demons are amorphous, so maybe they are circular. So, within the circle, there is spirit, ectoplasm, and then 4 organs. Now, on a demon, you think that, oh, what, aren't they 4 different shapes? Not on a demon. Not really. Sure, on the stomach, could be stomach-shaped. Could be a blob. Could be lung-shaped. Could be a blob. Heart could be heart-shaped. Or it could be eye-shaped. Could be a blob. I mean, I suppose the eye is already a ball, a sphere, but you get my point. Now, in a demon, they are incorporeal, for the reason that they are electrons. Now, electrons. Yes. Electrons. Well, it differs from an atom, which has its, an atom has its nucleus and the electron orbiting it, which, yes, I know that the electron cloud is a model that exists. That's cool and all, but yeah, that's not easy to draw. What is easy to draw, though, is these orbitals, orbiting electrons. Which I'm going to erase this and put it over here. There. Now they're kind of triangular. So, whereas in a human body, or in anything in nature that has mass, there are atoms. But in a demon's anatomy, all parts of a demon are made of just these electrons in different constructions. Now you might say, oh, but isn't all atoms just made of subatomic particles that are massless? That's debated. I'm not going to go into that, because this is a lesson about demon anatomy. This is not a lesson about, well, real-world physics, about the concept of quarks and baryons and all that. That's not what this video is about. Just accept that atoms have mass and electron, and these demons are made of massless particles. Just accept that. So, these electrons, they could form different shapes. Like, let's say you have one. Let's say this is a construct of electrons. It does a thing. Or this. Is another construct. It does a thing. Maybe this is another construct. It does something. Maybe this... it would perform the basic functions that would be required of a certain organ. Now, all the electron constructs are all the same. Each organ is homogeneous. Each of the 5 organs. Every construct in the lung are the same, every construct in the stomach are the same, every construct in the heart are the same, and every construct in the eye are the same. They're all the same electronic constructs used for energy manipulation. With, of course, the spirit outside being another electronic construct. All of them have their own purpose. Each of the 4 organs harvests energy, magical energies. Harvests each of the 4, these 4 each harvest magical energy, while this one also harvests a different kind of magical energy, and also processes the energy from these 4, because it is bigger, so it can have more function. This, in the outer layer, is probably a more complicated electronic construct than those on the inside, in the inner 4 organs. So, in this way, a demon functions as essentially a single cell. 4 cell. Maybe some might say that it is a cell with 4 other cells, a cluster of 5 cells, but I like to think of it as one, with, of course, organelles. See? a single cell with organelles can be compared to a single organism with 4 organs. Five organs. Whatever. But back to demon anatomy. The 5 life energies, if I get enough requests to expand upon the life energies, will be discussed in another video. Now, another important bit of knowledge, another tidbit about demons is their ability to dissolve and reform. That is a bucket. This is a bucket. And this is the contents of the bucket. Shaded in. The contents of this bucket can be poured out into a puddle. One part of it being extra dark, and the other part being a lighter shade. Just like the bucket. Now, a demon, in order to reproduce, would either have to cut off a piece of each of its 4 organs and a piece of its ectoplasm, and then reform it into a new globule. In this case, there would be another demon. Now, granted, it would most likely be a hive mind, same conscious as the original one, in 2 bodies, and that could sometimes be advantageous. It could be more places at once, but each individual demon in the 2 demon hive is weaker than the original. Well, also okay. But a demon doesn't have to merely split in half. It could dissolve. Completely dissolve. And mix with other demons. Mixes in a pot. In a bucket. With a shaded region. Let's say the shaded region is the ectoplasm. Darkened region is the organ juice. Let's say that this one, this darkened region, represents all 4 different kinds of organ juice combined. So let's say that we have one single dark part in the bucket. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 dark patches. On the puddle. Now, this 4 dark patches are the 4 different organs. The 4 different organs that have dissolved into raw chaos and have now collected on the ground in a puddle. 4 of them dissolve, go into the bucket. Ectoplasm dissolves, goes into the bucket. Another demon comes. 4 organs dissolve, ectoplasm dissolves, same bucket. 3rd demon, same bucket. 4th demon, organs dissolve, ectoplasm dissolves, same demon. What's that? 4 demons? 4 different demons, all in the same bucket, mixed together. Pour them into a puddle. Take out the pieces. 4 puddles. Reshape them into new blobs. New blobs electron constructs, and now you have demons. Just making sure you have all 4 organs in them. Now, of course, it isn't just tossing them on the ground, it's not just tossing them. Now, each demon will need to be crafted carefully because, and for the sake of simplicity, all these demons are going to be a 3-prong, it's going to be trident. Was it 5 demons? No, it was 4 demons. 4 demons. No, those are individual arrows. I should do a collective arrow to a collective arrow, so... For tridents, combined, transmuted, combined, and then uncombined into 4 new tridents. Different tridents. See, they are distinct. Now, in an actual situation with demons, these would not be distinct. They would be identical. Because all demons doing the same thing should be identical. A trident that stabs A, and another trident that stabs A, should stab the hay just the same. And when they're mixed and then remade, a trident that stabs some hay should stab some hay the same way as any of its parents did, and all 4 of these should stab the hay exactly the way that their parents did. Identical. All 8 of these, like, hypothetical tridents should have the same ability to stab the hay, pick it up, and move it. Move it. Over there. They should. All these hypothetical tridents. And this is because to perform an operation, let's say this is a block of military unit, to go in a direction before they engage in a conflict with another group of soldiers, enemy soldiers. All of these troops in the formation need to move the same. They need to have the same capabilities, exactly, so that they can all be commanded, and they will all work in unison. Different groups can be mixed, but if they are, that can lend to other strategies. Other strategies can be used with mixed blocks. But all demons in a block should be functionally identical. If a demon is meant to be different, I don't want to do this. An archer demon and a magus demon should not be the same. But an archer demon, these 3 fletchlings, and another archer demon, 2 fletchlings. That's not what we want. We don't want 2 and 3, because the 2 of them are different. 2 fletchlings and 3 fletchlings, arrows are going to fly differently. So all demons have to be identical. Identical arrow, identical bow, identical demon. So because of this, even though souls are harvested and turned into demons, they are mixed in the great pot before they are poured out into demon form. Because the electron constructs of one soul, maybe the organs are not the same size. The constructs will be the same, because each organ has the same purpose in all harvested humans. Every stomach is made to harvest chi. In humans, every stomach will have some amount of capability to do that, or zero capability. It could be the case that they have simply zero capability to harness ki. But then the heart, the lung, and the eye all do have some kind of ability to harvest magic energies. So maybe they might be turned into a demon. They simply do not have any soul stomach. That's fine. That can happen. But in any case, they're mixed into the pot, so that all demons will have the same sized stomach, same sized lung, same sized heart, same sized eye as every other demon, and the same amount of ectoplasm in them as every other demon. Now, what if there's extra lung construct left over? Okay. It can be put in, okay. Just keep swirling around then. Maybe a new demon is developed that relies especially on the lungs. Right? A new demon, like, variety is developed that its lungs are especially big. So it uses one of the lungs that were harvested from human souls. That can happen. Maybe a demon lord decides that that's what they want when they create some demons. Now, it's not that every demon lord has this ability to harvest souls, or really, rather that every demon lord would want to do this with souls. They would most likely just want to capture human souls and torture them, not go through the careful factory process of a factory manufactured demon. No, they wouldn't do that. Now that this has been properly explained, I hope this was informative. I hope that you understood better the series of Chronicle, and in addition, I hope that you all stay zesty.